every game is pretty much 50-50 at kick-off. The league, he says, is tighter than ever, and that's what he hopes is the case. And we get a false start back to Johansson, and it goes back to Victor Johansson, who takes a touch and fires it forward. Some of the tippy-tappy football has gone out of fashion there.
Alabiosu, this time it's Alabiosu shows good pace to get back and help his team put that out.
Playmaker in the Stoke City formation. And the Bay is long. The first contact though won by Stoke City, and then it was Seko with a really important. Creswell put it around the corner, but his teammate into pressure, and Cantwell gets hold of it.
Rovers on the press, aggressive on that front foot, steal the ball high up, and when you do that, you're only 20.
And Seko always keen to receive possession, and Bae Jun-ho, and again the long ball, because he lived a stone's throw from this ground when he was a kid. Absolutely. An unfortunate beneficiary from Lawal's injury.
Yeah, Lawal, he can play a few.
He go on there, didn't he? But he's genuinely injured. Here comes Manhoff for Stoke City, and he tries to play it across. Mubama was.
You've got Bae playing in that 10 behind them. They're a real threat. That front four of Stoke City, they cause it.
Bae Jun-ho to Thomas, Mubama to Bae again. Lovely football from Stoke, and then it breaks down. And then Miller got into a midfield position, had nowhere to go forward to. Alabiosu, who was stationed pretty high up the pitch in your league.
I agree with that. There's a lot of players
to Aaron Creswell. And Bae against Miller. Crosses deflected up into the air. Mubama gets it. And Creswell for Bae Jun-ho again to that channel. Two with him. Alabiosu again just gives a little nudge. Quickly forward to Seko, who's made a forward burst, and now Bae. And Rigo clips it for the run of Chamadou.
Yeah, Ribeiro has to make that header. Chamadou, as we spoke about before, going on the overlap. He's just looking to head it back across goal.
And then Morishita couldn't get it into the box. And Bae on the charge and pinged back to the goalkeeper, who's under a little bit of pressure. I'm not sure he appreciated that pass. And Stoke recover it again, and Thomas cuts it into the penalty area, and McLaughlin steps out. Coolly done by the big Irishman.
Blackburn just...
Phillips bends those knees, try and get some distance in his centre. Cantwell's foot was high, but there was no foul. Doesn't matter because Bae Jun-ho's got it. And he plays it wide to Manhoff, who's got to scurry.
You've got to be disciplined and wait for that moment. So when you nick the ball, can you counter-attack with real... It's a massive opportunity for Blackburn Rovers.
Miller's long throw bounces. So I think Phillips headed it. Not afraid of early substitutions. So Ribeiro clips it into the middle. Away by Phillips. Bae will be back with the best of the first half in the highlights in a moment. Half-time, Blackburn Rovers 0, Stoke City 0.
At Coventry and how successful he was. And obviously he had a big part to play in them getting to the Championship, bringing them from League 2 through League 1.
With his hamstring problem, Divine Mubama replaced Bozniak, and Aaron Creswell in for Eric Boca.
Into the far post, and it's good Johnson jumps a bit too early, misses it, but Aaron Creswell shows unbelievable composure in the back post, just a chest.
The data can be used, of course, to do the wide search before you then start watching them carefully. Here's Thomas through to Manhoff. First touch is good. Is there a finish? Brilliantly done. And he scores here again. Million Manhoff.
City steal the ball. And it's Jun-ho Bae plays it out wide to Thomas, who's playing inside. And Ribeiro can't touch him, because if he does, he gets sent off and it could be a penalty. And Manhoff goes through. Just spoke about Blackburn starting well in this second half as well.
Not that. Have I jumped the gun there for Seko?
Yeah, it did look like he was going to go for the yellow card. The ref has been a bit lenient.
Blackburn. It's Hedges, he wins it in the penalty area. There's a diving header away by Wilmot, and might just be a break on now for Stoke City. He's got Chamadou coming from right back through the middle. They work it well. Brilliant recovery. It was Alabiosu. There's an offside anyway.
Yeah, in the Championship, starting to play more possession in the final third. But when it turns over, Stoke have got players that can get from one end of the pitch to the other end of the pitch. With Manhoff and Thomas and Bae. And this time it's Bae who's offside.
This one, McLaughlin uses his goalkeeper.
Well, Boama does a lot of running, doesn't he? He's athletic.
There's Cantwell. That's the return. Abuse on social media led to him deleting his account. Here's Bae Jun Ho with an opportunity, and he decides to slip the ball.
Very tenacious how he plays.
But need to do to Stoke what has been done to them a couple of times and turn this situation around and close him down. Thomas now. Thomas into the feet of Lewis Miller. And Miller gives it away. Not sure where he's going with it.
Yeah,
a lovely play by Bae Jun Ho. Finds himself a little bit of room. Manhoff. One-on-one with the defender here. Manhoff comes inside, goes for the far corner. Trying to overcome by Bradford City. Here's Bae Jun Ho. And an opportunity for Thomas to go through
them runs really well from out to in, them little diagonal runs. And when you've got Bae Jun Ho, who's a very clever footballer, can see passes, but tough was him.
And Zonzi to Bae.
Rovers chase. Opportunities will occur.
Or Bale. Fair call. Ruben Ricardo wasn't having it. But Stoke have got the ball back, and Bae Jun Ho quickly releases Manhoff. Will he go alone? Will he get a second? Million Manhoff. Bae Jun Ho going from Spurs.
Bit surprised to see Bae Jun Ho go off, but he's been excellent in this game. His work ethic. Jamie Donnelly coming on, he's got that work ethic as well. Was at Leyton Orient last season on loan, played in the League One playoff final, Northern Ireland International.